Alright guys, welcome back. Today I'm going to do a DIY safe light kit. It's pretty inexpensive. I'll put the total dollar amount, the total cost for me in the description. I'll also put links to these pieces that I'm using in the description below, just some Amazon links. So you guys can kind of see exactly what I used, except this. I bought this at Home Depot. I'm sure you can find it on Amazon as well. So what this is just a cheap LED strip, light strip that comes with the plug that you need already to plug into this. So the way this is going to work, this is a motion sensor. You can adjust the delay, like how long the lights stay on, and you can adjust the sensitivity, how far away the motion detector will detect movement. It does not have like a photo cell, I think they're called, to detect if it's daylight or nighttime. But you don't really need that for going inside a safe anyway, so I didn't get that model. Anyway, so this will plug into here, right? And then this part from the motion sensor will plug into the lights. Okay, so this is a battery pack. So I don't have a plug in my safe, so I'm just going to use batteries. These are 8 AA batteries. I just got some Costco ones. Use whatever you want, obviously, but the one that I got on Amazon comes in a pack of 2 of these battery compartments. So if you want to do 2 different lights or use the battery pack for something else, it's cool. But I just need one. So since I don't have a plug in my safe, I got a battery pack, and it should last quite a while. I think it has an on-off switch. Obviously, you would just leave it on all the time, and the motion sensor would be the one to control the light. Just to give you an idea. See, it turns on. It's pretty bright. It's kind of hard to see right now, obviously, because of the light ahead over the camera, but it's pretty bright. I think it'll do a good job lighting up the safe. So that's great because everything is already connected. It can be connected. I didn't have to connect this part here. It was already on there. Obviously, not all light strips will have that, so you want to make sure it comes with one if you don't want to deal with that. I didn't want to, so I got a motion sensor and battery pack and everything that had the plugs already. This end, I think, is too. These lights came with another one of these and a clamp. So I think this is if you want to add like a motion sensor on the other end. So if you have a big light strip going down, you want a motion sensor on each end, you can do that, or to extend the lights, add additional lights, something like that. So just has that option for you to add something on the end if you want to. And then I've got some velcro. It's just a 5-pound weight. It was like a couple bucks at Home Depot for, I don't know, 4 or 5 strips. Yeah, 4 1-inch strips, looks like 1x3. So they have clear black. I got black because why not? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put probably 2 of these across the back of this, maybe more, I don't know yet. I bought a couple packs, and I'm just probably going to velcro this to the side of my safe somewhere so it's out of the way. I was going to put it on the bottom, just lay it on the floor, but I was afraid setting my guns down I might hit it and mess something up. I don't know. It's not that heavy, so I'll just velcro to the side. And then like I said, I got some extra velcro that I may use to fasten the strip to the inside of the safe, because it has like kind of a carpet, like fabric-y texture, so the velcro sticks to it really well. This does have adhesive backing, but I don't think it's going to hold it very well on the safe material. I might initially try to just put staples between these gaps into the side of the safe, the inside of the safe, and hold it that way so it's more secure. Haven't quite decided yet. We'll see. And then these are little connectors, little corner connectors. So what you'll do is you'll cut here where you're allowed to cut, where you're supposed to cut along that kind of copper, kind of along that copper line there. And this will, let's unravel this a little bit. So you can open these up, and they're kind of hard for me, I don't know. You open these up, right? And when you cut this, you'll take the part that has kind of that copper there, and you'll slide it under those little prongs, cinch it down, and you do that on both ends, and then you can have, this will go in like the corner of the safe. So if you go across, if you're going across the top, and then you want one to go down the inside of the safe, around the outline of the door frame, that's what these are for. It's just to kind of make that corner piece easier, rather than trying to kind of fold it and loop it or whatever. This will make it just a clean angle, clean corner, and I think it should work pretty well. This is a pack of 10, so I won't need that many obviously, but I think this is about 16 feet of LED strip. I'm not sure. You'll see in the description with the Amazon link, but it's plenty long for what I need. So first, what I got to do is I have to I'm going to take out all of the guns out of my safe and try and remove the shelving in there, just so I can get into the safe and face the inside of the door frame a little bit easier, rather than trying to cock my neck all weird and twisting and all that stuff. I'm hoping I can just kind of slide in there and just face the outline of the door directly. So well, it looks like there are some pieces up here that are screwed to the top of the inside of the safe, and the fabric is glued around it, and I don't really want to rip that out to take this out, even though it would make it a lot more convenient, so I'm just got to deal with it. Alright, so first what I'm going to do, I got the Velcro strap here. This is the motion sensor. I'm going to cut this and put it on the back of the motion sensor, because I'm going to put it on the inside of the door frame right here, so that when the door opens and I reach in, it turns on. I don't want it in the back facing the front, because if I happen to have the safe open and I'm moving around doing stuff, it's going to keep going off. This way it'll only go off if I need to get in there. Okay, so I just kind of put it on the edge there at the end, and I'm just going to kind of cut that off. Doesn't need to be perfect. You can round it out later if you want, or just leave it as it is. So we'll take this backing off. It's very, very sticky. Just put that on there. Hold it on for a few seconds, let it kind of adhere. Since it's not that heavy, I'm not going to be too worried about keeping it on there for very long. I'm going to kind of round off these corners just because I want to. Alright, so I got a headlamp on to help illuminate a little bit better for you guys. Here's the Velcro backing that I put on the motion sensor. It sticks to this really well. I'm going to put, this is all up to you, but I'm going to put the motion sensor about here, right on the inside of the door, and I can adjust it as needed, obviously, because it's just the Velcro. And I'm going to have the battery pack come up here, I think, so it'll be more out of the way up here than like down here, I think. And then also have the lights go up and around, and then come back and loop up here, because there's obviously going to be a gap between here due to the power cords right here. In fact, I think I'm going to make this a little bit lower, because there's going to be a lead on the light switch itself, so hopefully the lights will start about right here. Doesn't matter a whole lot, but I'm just trying to plan out where I want it, and I think that's a pretty good height. Alright, the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take this part which plugs into the motion sensor there, and I'm going to string the LED strip up, probably across the top first, because this with the lead here will go up. So I'll string this across the top of the safe. And I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to try first is to hold I took some of that Velcro and I just cut it about the width of the back of the LED strip. I'm just going to put that in about 2 or 3 places across each side. And I think that'll hold it pretty well. And that way I don't have staples in there like I was kind of planning initially. They'd be hard to take out if I need to replace it or move it or whatever. This will be a little bit easier. So I'm going to try this first, see how well it works. I think it should work fine. Alright. So I don't know how well you guys can see that, but I cut right along that where those 2 copper contacts are. And take this little corner connector right here. I'm going to plug it in there so that it lets me have a nice clean corner. So when you're installing these corner pieces with the light strip, you have to make sure the way you do this is first you, let's see, so you can kind of see there's a little tab here that you pull off. Okay, and something to note, and it's going to be really hard for you guys to see in the video. It's even hard for me to see. Right here, there's a little plus symbol, and right here is a little minus symbol. So that's obviously positive and negative. You have to make sure that the positive and negative on here matches the same side as the positive and negative on here. See, it says over on this side right here, it says plus 12V, and then there's a negative. So this side right here is a positive, so it doesn't show on this side, but if you look, positives on this side, so positive same on this side, right? So just make sure that the positive side goes to the positive side on here. And the way this goes in, and sometimes it takes a little bit of work, there are little channels right in there you want to slide it into. See that? You got to kind of push and maybe wiggle a little bit. And sometimes it won't want to go in because it kind of bends. What I did, and you got to be careful because you could break the wire inside, but I kind of, it worked once when I needed to. See, I kind of pushed it in a little bit. Anyway, that's pretty good right there. The way the copper is underneath the silver prong there. You want it about like that. Close it down till it clicks, and it's solid. I didn't have any problems with my connections doing something similar to that. So you just got to kind of mess with it a little bit, get it on there, but that's how you put the LED strip into these clips. Just make sure the positive and negative match, and you get those copper, the copper pieces underneath, kind of center those silver metal prongs as much as you can. Okay. Got that attached. Alright. Looks like we got the first string in. Alright. Hopefully you guys can see that. Got that string up on the top. It works. Got the little corner piece there. Now I'm going to take it down the side right here. Same thing. Okay. As you can see, got this all measured out. Now I just need to connect it and Velcro it. Alright guys, we are done. Got the motion sensor there, wired up. There's the battery box there. Hopefully you guys can see that. And then come down. Coming up. Like I said, power from the batteries goes down, plugs into there, comes down into the motion sensor. Motion sensor senses motion, comes up, flips the lights on. So let's test it. Alright, now for the test. So it doesn't open when the door opens, which is okay. I kind of like that. I only want it to open when I go in there. That way it's not going off constantly, opening and closing the door, or moving around. But if I go in to reach for something, bam, look at that. Oh my gosh, that is beautiful. Some of the strips need to be kind of flattened out still. They kind of twist a little bit. I need to get some more velcro strips. Alright, looks pretty good. Let's throw the guns back in, put the shells back in, see how it looks with everything in there. Alright guys, there you have it. Looks really good. I forgot to put the bottom pad on. Alright, and it is finished and illuminated, and it looks good. I hope this is helpful, guys. Let me know if you have any questions with how I did things, and I'll do my best to answer them. If you liked the video, I'm going to try and do more things like this. Be sure to subscribe if you want to see that. If the video helped you out, hit that like button, and it helps motivate me to do more videos. Thanks for watching, guys.
Yes!